What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today, since you asked for it, I'm bringing you the best paintball gun for under $100.
Ooh, who asked for it?
They did. The fans, the followers, the customers. You know, they want to get into it. They want to be a little budget friendly here. This, in my opinion, is the best paintball gun for under $100. It is $79.95. It is the Spyder Victor. I know it gets Mark excited, so I had to say it like that.
Oh, I just like anything named
sweating
Victor.
Behind the camera. Yeah, I can. He's blushing too.
Victors get me every time.
So yeah, under $100. I mean, if you're trying to get into the sport and, like I said, trying to be budget friendly, I think the Spyder Victor, honestly, since they've done upgrades to it over all of the years this gun has been around, probably the best for under that price point.
What was that price?
$79.95, available at lonewolfpaintball.com.
So we could have did the best paintball gun under $80.
Could have, technically.
I got to change the title.
Oh, heck. All right, so let's start from the barrel and kind of go down. So Spyder, obviously this is Spyder threading. You guys can get different barrels. HK Army sells them, Custom Product sells them. If you guys wanted a longer barrel, this is a 10-inch micro-ported barrel here. So, you know, not bad, once again, for a gun that's under $100. The stock bore size isn't too off bore with the current paint on the market, which is good. A lot of these guns, obviously, they come with barrels that the paint just rolls and falls on through. So I'm going to cock that back. We're going to talk about the polymer Feedneck here. So this actually has, you know, for being a beginner gun, obviously, once again, a beginner gun, a clamping Feedneck on here is super, super important. Some of the other cheaper guns don't have clamping Feednecks, so hopper sizes are different. Hopper, obviously, it's going to be too big or too loose. Sometimes you have to duct tape it and to get to fit inside of the Feedneck. So I would say, yeah, they call this a very, very durable polymer clamping Feedneck on here. And since we're talking about this area, the pin design on here, see that, Mark?
Yeah, well, I don't know what that's doing.
You know what it is?
I've never played before, so what is that?
Mark's never played. So we're going to pull the pin up, and you can easily access and clean the internals of your gun by the pull of the pin. And if you want to run a squeegee through this bad boy, if you did happen to break a paintball, pull that out, completely toolless, run your swab through the gun, and you are ready to go, and on to the next game. Speaking of that, we're going to pop this back half off. So the velocity adjustment is right through there. If you guys ever wanted to turn your gun up or turn it down on the chrono, depending on what field you're playing at, there is a screw right in the back, external velocity adjustment there. If you guys ever need to work on your gun,
wait, you were turning that by hand, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
it's a toolless adjustment?
Completely toolless. No. So for the velocity, there is an Allen wrench that's going to go on the inside of there.
Okay.
That's how you do that. But for cleaning and maintenance, you don't need a tool to actually take the gun apart and work on it in that aspect. So you can just simply twist that by hand, access your main body spring there, and then in the back, you've got your hammer and all that other stuff that I don't have an Allen wrench. I'm going to pull that out, but yeah, we're not going to go that far.
Okay.
So there's a bumper in there. There's your hammer that sits inside, and overall, that is going to be a quick kind of overview of. You don't need any tools to take, to do general maintenance on the gun. Obviously, if you wanted to take the frame off, then yes, you're going to need Allen wrenches, one in the front and then one in the back to actually drop the frame off the body of the gun. Speaking of that, Mark, so on the inside of this kit, I'm not going to pull it all out, but it does come with a barrel plug. A barrel plug, okay. You're probably going to have to get a barrel sock. And then on the inside of here, there's a toolkit, Allen wrenches, O-rings, cup seals, stuff like that for down the road in the future. Any sort of gun that you guys own is going to require maintenance, so they have included in there rebuild stuff for the gun that you're going to need eventually.
That bolt looks like the Planet Eclipse LV 1.6 bolt. Is that the same one?
No, it is a Delrin bolt, but it is not the same LV 1.6 bolt, no.
Oh.
Speaking of that, you gave me a good chuckle, Mark. A steel braided hose.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
A steel braided hose. Yeah, so obviously it's durable. It's not the most sought after, but once again, a gun under $100. It's durable. It's not going to break on you. So yeah, but
I prefer to think of that as a knuckle guard.
Oh, I like that. But if we're going to knuckle guard, what do you see? What do you see in there, Mark? What do you see?
I see a huge trigger guard.
You know why? Because it's got a double finger trigger on there. Look at that. Look at that.
Dude, I haven't seen walking that good since 1992.
Yep, same here. Best walker in the game.
Hey, I can't get a mechanical gun with a double trigger right now.
Not for under $100.
Not for over $100.
I don't. I don't think there's any gun under $100 on the market, guys, that actually has a double trigger on it. Put in the comments below if there is. I don't think so. Make sure the price point is below $100. Speaking of the grip frame, the trigger frame, this is also a very sturdy polymer. It is plastic frame on the gun as well. So, I mean, what do you expect for that price point? But it is very, very durable, just like the Feedneck, made out of the same polymer there. Near the bottom, your standard ASA, aluminum, and yeah, I mean, other than that, I think that's about it, Mark.
We did.
The most important.
No, go ahead. Fine.
The most important piece that you didn't remind me about, Mark.
Maybe that's where I was going.
Okay, could have been.
You interrupted me.
It's got the eco valve. If you guys are still watching, the thing has the eco valve. You can shoot almost 1,600 shots off a 20-ounce CO2 tank fill.
That's unheard of.
Say any more? Is that it? That's just it. All right, thanks for watching. No, but seriously, I mean, you can get, with the new and redesigned eco valve on the inside of this gun, you guys can get a ton of shots on it for a little amount of air. What I'm going to do in the future for you guys, though, because obviously people are going to say there is no way in heck, we're going to do an efficiency test on this.
Ooh.
Yes, we are. We're going to do that, Mark. So, other than that, I'm going to put this bad boy back together. I thank you guys for watching. And in my opinion, and in the opinion of the paintball industry, it's probably the best gun under $100. Yes, you've got your Tippmans and all that other stuff, but they're not under $100. You got your Emacs, Mark. Any other automobile mentions?
For mechanical?
Yeah.
I mean, I hear Zodin's got some stuff, and there's pump guns and things, but this is a fully semi-automatic. So what I wanted to ask you, besides upgraded barrels, is there any other upgrades for this thing? Electronic trigger kits, better ASAs?
You could kind of do some custom fabrication, but no, other than a barrel, and maybe if the other style Spyders had a metal feed neck, that you could pop these two screws off on here and install a metal feed neck on this. Other than that, though, I don't think there's any other electronic kits you can put on it. Or ASAs. So, hey, once again, very, very basic beginner gun under $100. Would highly recommend, especially since they've, kind of done some modifications over all these years on it. Thanks for watching, guys. These are available even in full packages. Mark?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So this gun's under $100. What about a package? Is there any packages available? I
think we do a full package available on the website, obviously lonewolfpaintball.com. It includes, you've got an HK Army tank, your standard gravity-fed hopper, and then a thermal goggle as well. So I think the package is under $200. It's like $180. So if you want a goggle, a tank, and a hopper to go along with the beginner gun, hit up the website, guys. You already know it's lonewolfpaintball.com. Don't forget, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the good stuff. And until next time, take it easy. We will see you guys later.
Tick-tock till you stop.
I like it.